Welcome inside a brand new Apex Nano 187 RB here at the Primo RV Center. Very happy to have this unit in that was ordered in by a customer to be able to show off and certainly order for the 2022 season. At this point, Apex Nanos being one of the more popular series on the market right now, and largely because they really allow you to go anywhere. It is well set up to be off-grid, which this one is with its off-grid package. It also is very towable by a wide range of SUVs, which for a lot of our customers that are starting out here is very important. So they don't have to run out and buy a new vehicle, which is a challenge these days in finding as well. But it is, got everything that you need and nothing you don't. And that's kind of the response that we always get back. Customers absolutely love them. They hold on to them for a very long time. And they're very happy with, how it tows, how it works in the environment, being able to be off-grid, and the amenities here that we have to enjoy inside and outside. So up front here we have that massive window that we see from outside, and you can see how much light it brings in here. It really does extend the feel that of this size, being a 7.5 wide and 18 feet long. It does make it feel like a larger unit, which is great. So here we do have a full-size bed here, a nice queen walk-around bed. We've got the ability to lift up the bottom of the bed here. You've got about half of that area for bags and things like that. Either side, we've got the his and her areas where you can stash away your clothes. And then we've got great ventilation, cross flow here with an emergency exit window on the one side. It is pre-set up with a location for a television, should that be something you wish us to add, either just the TV backer, the TV mount, or TV and the mount for you. We do have a digital antenna on the roof, so again, it's well set up already to grab a few channels free over the air. And then we do have the cable and satellite hookups on the back as well. As we come in the door, easy quick switch to light up our awning light, especially when we're getting in at night. And then we've got the switch here for awning, so we can quickly put that out if we're just trying to grab some shade on the go here. You can see with the big windows here that cross from our dinette into our kitchen area here, we're going to get some great cross flow of air, which is really nice if you are off-grid. And then we've got the night shades here. So this is a great extra bed, certainly one that for a reasonable size adult will work quite well. So we've got the blackout shade there, LED lights throughout, with the new lighter tone here on the wood. Really does a nice job of brightening up the interior, again making it feel a bit bigger than it is. And then we've got our Bluetooth stereo here, so that will work with our outside speakers. We can sit outside, stream music to it. Easy to drop this guy down into a bed. And then we've got the storage here, easy access from the one side, and then we can also access it from the top as well. We are equipped with air conditioning here if you're on grid, so this smaller unit would quickly cool down. So just central controls here on the main unit. But what's really nice, as part of the off-grid package, you do have a 3-speed fan here, which really does a nice job of basically sucking that fresh air from the outside with the windows open and basically exiting the hot air out for you. So it's again, you can have it on fairly low, or when you first get there, you can quickly turn it on high, and it's really going to help to circulate that air. And with all the windows here as well as a screen door, you're going to get a good flow of air here if you're, again, not on grid, so you're not so reliant on a generator or air conditioning. So kitchen area, great little touches. They just added a little bottle opener here last year. They just modernized the kitchen the last few years, so we've got everything undermounted, so you've got full storage, full workspace now. We've got the high rise faucet here, great for filling your pots. And then they've just switched from a traditional plastic sink to a beautiful stainless steel sink, so again, gives it that sort of chef's feel in the kitchen, which most of our customers certainly enjoy as they get out there a little more, and you definitely at some point encounter bad weather. You're typically going to end up at some point in here maybe cooking, and while the majority of the time we're outside doing that, certainly nice to have the space to do it. Central furnace here, so right in the middle of the layout, so whether you've got a guest here on the dinette or again your bed is just here, here's basically at the foot of the bed, so it's going to quickly warm things up in early season, late season time frame, so it really does extend your season here. We've got great storage for dishes above and pots and pans below. We do have a microwave. You could run that with an inverter if you wanted to install one as well, again, if you're looking at more being off-grid. And then we do have that full-size propane and electric fridge. And with that extra propane tank, we've got even more fuel then to fuel that to be off-grid. Great storage for all kinds of dry goods here above. Great one for the bread area. And then you've got a wonderful pantry here that goes back a few feet here, so nice and deep, which everybody appreciates. So lots of storage room there. Fill up at Costco in the beginning of the season. And then we've got our furnace igniter right here on the wall here, a suburban furnace, so nice and easy to get to at night if you're getting cool. As you're heading to the bathroom, you can quickly flip it on and 10 minutes later, you'd be nice and toasty warm. Great storage in the back bathroom here. Nice big wardrobe with storage below as well. So great one to hang the foul weather gear as well as any kind of nicer items you bring with you, your coats. And then we do have pre-installed hooks as well as some towel holders as well for you. And then we've got a beautiful new tub surround they've just added for this year. So great protection here with a nice big skylight there. So if you're a bit taller, you're going to appreciate that. And then you still got some great storage here as well in your vanity, as well as your medicine cabinet. You do as well have a fan in the bathroom to help get that humidity out. And then most of our controls and our monitor panel, our controls for our hot water tank are all here below. And then we've got our monitor panel here as well with our 12 volt pump switch, and we can check on how full our tanks are as well as our batteries. So again, typically the batteries, unless you've been running a lot of things at night like a furnace, are going to be pretty charged the whole time because you do have that 100 watt solar panel on the roof. So that is going to allow you to be not thinking about your power situation as often. I highly recommend to owners that because you have that 100 watts, or in some cases in say a Freedom Express even higher, that ability to be off the grid, is add the second battery. It's not a big investment, but it's definitely something that you'll appreciate over time that's going to pay dividends. Because again, you're not going to have to think about, oh geez, I better go check my battery situation. It's just always going to be, through the night, you're going to be charged. You're going to be able to run that furnace all night long and just not have those worries. So we'd invite you to certainly give us a shout, send us an email, send us a text, any questions on the 187RB. We can certainly get into timelines here for you. We are really focused on more late fall to early season next year, 2022 models. We are now at the point in the season that anything being produced by Apex Nano going forward is going to be a 2022 model anyways. So you're going to get sort of all these latest and greatest features they've added and in a 2022 model year. Certainly don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to give you a hand here at Primo RV Center and make sure you take your best step forward, whether it be your first unit or perhaps moving up from an older unit.